Great seeing you back for Devos today. Again, this week we have 6 invitations. If you've missed anything, go back to day 1. But today I want to look at another invitation from Jesus, and it's come set yourself apart. Set yourself apart. Get away from everybody. Get alone with him. That's what we're doing now, right? Getting alone with the Lord and the Word of God. Okay, look in Mark 6:31. Look at the importance of this. Jesus said here to his disciples, "Come away by yourselves to a desolate place and rest a while. For many were coming and going, and they had no leisure even to eat." Okay, I'm going to be upfront here. I know what this life can be like. I mean that. I don't know about you. Sometimes I get so busy at the beginning of the day, and all these things are happening, trying to keep up, like today, a funeral, and then we had this going on. I'd meet with somebody. I have to get to a hospital. I was at a hospital till late last night. And sometimes you start getting overwhelmed in your schedule. Now, the devil wants you running in circles so that you're not turning to God. Okay, but you got to stop everything and say, I'm going to get alone with Jesus. Just me and him. Jesus saw the importance because he was in a human body. He was as much God as he was man, as much man as he was God. And so he told his disciples, we need to get away from everybody, get alone. That is what I call at the time the great classroom of silence. If you come to my church, you've heard this term many times. Going in the great classroom of silence, cutting off all the noise. I know you pray when you drive, and that's fine. Just, drive with your eyes open. Okay, don't pray with your eyes open. Okay, but there's time which you need to get alone, no noise, no distraction. I have a place in my house, a hiding spot. I can't hear anything. Nobody knows where I am. My family doesn't know where I am. I just hide away, get alone with God. Look here, Matthew 14:23. And after he had dismissed the crowds, look, after Jesus ministered all day, he went up on a mountain by himself to pray. Do you see that? You can't. It's good to pray at work. It's good to pray while you're walking down the street. But you need alone, silent time to pray. That's most effective. When evening came, he was there alone. Do you see that? It was by himself, alone. Very great classroom of silence. Okay, how do you get rest? Come to Jesus. Give him control. I know, again, we start talking about that at the beginning of the week. When I get alone with Jesus, I go, okay, look, this is way too much. There's too much work. There's too many people. There's too many phone calls. There's too many text messages. I can't even keep up on this. Okay, but if you come to Jesus daily, say, oh God, I need you. Some of you are in some really stressful situations. And say, now, I'm coming to you, and I need you to make me a peace in the midst of the storm. Jesus will give you rest. Okay, I have this written on the outside of my house. In fact, I wrote this for my son, Randy. First year, he had cancer. We used to camp out all the time, and I used to do that with the boys, and I couldn't take him anywhere. So I have this place up on top of my house, and I would take him up there. And I built it, this little staircase outside of my house, so somewhere he could sleep outside under the stars. And I have this big sign, it's still there. I've walked too long under the stars to fear the night. Listen, I can tell you, I don't have fear. I don't have fear. And I don't. I don't care. You know why? I meet with Jesus. He can do whatever he wants. You are in Jesus' hands, God's hands, and nothing's coming to the child of God unless it comes through the filter of his love. But you will never believe that unless you're really coming to him and getting alone with him. And I want you to do this today.